You're watching Nevada Business Chronicles. Take a journey with us to see the innovative businesses that put Nevada on the business map. Connecting you with the businesses, events, and organizations that bring innovation and prosperity to the Nevada area, please welcome your host, Mitch Burney. Today, we're at Bobby Page's Dry Cleaners. By the end of this segment, you're going to know them as a full textile cleaning company. Let's see what happens to your clothes once you drop them off at Bobby Page's. It all starts very early. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We're here with Kevin Lee, the Vice President of Bobby Page's. Thanks so much for being on our show.
Welcome to our plant.
Well, I would love to follow the journey of being an article of clothing through your facility. Can we do that?
We can do that. We'll actually try to find your clothes, and we shouldn't have a problem.
Let's do that. Well, that was easy to find.
Yes, every article that we have has a barcode on it, and it's part of our system that we use here. We were actually a beta test site for the software for dry cleaning. This is our laundry department. All items that we do here are pre-treated and laundered, and then we move them out to the next stage of the plant.
Well, let's see that. Well, this looks like quite a contraption. What does this do?
This is a new piece of equipment we recently bought. It's the latest and greatest in finishing equipment. And, oh, he's pressing your shirt now. So this is the stage where he's dressing the unit.
Kind of steams it from the inside out.
Correct.
So where does it go from here?
It actually goes up to our inspection station.
Well, let's go follow it.
Yeah. So what's happening now is she's evaluating the garment for the final inspection, making sure the everything is pressed correctly and the buttons are all in place. There, she found a button.
Well,
So-
what do you do if you find a missing button?
Well, that'll go to our sewing room, and we can go over there, and I'll show you what we do over there.
My shirt had spare buttons. What do you do if the article doesn't have those?
Well, what we do is we try to match it the best way we can, and you know, over the years, 50 years, we've gathered several
Wow.
collections of buttons.
The buttons aren't the only repairs you make. You have a full tailoring department.
We do. Complete alterations, hemming, if a seam needs to be fixed, zippers, down products, all sorts of repairs we do here.
Well, I also notice a bridal dress over here.
We do that as well. Fittings for wedding parties, wedding dresses, we've built them and completely reconstructed the dress.
Kevin, this is my favorite part, how your machine separates the order, puts the pieces together, and then runs them through a finishing process. Tell me how this even happens.
What this machine does is it assembles the order. Everything is by barcode, so we're able to track the item once it's been inspected. It marries the two pieces, taking the human error out of the equation, and moves through the process. It gets twisted, and then down to our bagging machine.
Well, I'd love to see how that works. What a fantastic piece of equipment this is.
Yes, this is an automatic bagging machine. What it does is it covers the garments with plastic, but it cuts at different lengths to allow savings on plastic and lessen the trash can and impact.
I notice there's only a few articles per bag as well.
That's correct. What we do is we try to minimize the wrinkling in the bag. We want to provide the best possible product to our customer.
And that you do.
We do our best. This is what's called a seam tunnel. We use this predominantly on uniform shirts and things that we do a lot of high volume and a quick turnaround.
So what's this area, Kevin?
These are our garment finishing bays. We do pants, jackets, shirts, blouses, dresses, everything. Formals, wedding dresses, everything that you can think of. Any garment that is worn.
Got an entire team here, like a whole production facility within a production facility.
We do. Right now they're pressing a flat sheet, and this is what they call a Chicago ironer, which is a piece of equipment that's designed to press flat a large sheet or tablecloth, table linen.
This is fantastic. Every house should have one of these.
Yeah. That's a big investment. This is part of our deluxe laundry division. After the sheet is pressed, it's hand finished on our finishing table here. We do the top sheets and the header, and then the customer has a choice of whether they want it hung or done flat to put in their linen closet, which that's what we have here. This is a flat set, and it's all part of our deluxe laundry division.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. Now more from Nevada Business Chronicles.
Mitch, let me introduce you to Daria. She is our lead technician.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Doing
Nice to meet you too.
all of our specialty textiles here at Bobby Page's. She's working right now on a purse that came in from a customer, and she's currently pulling out the lining, examining the purse, make sure everything's out of it. We one time got a cheeseburger in one of them.
You never know what you're going to find in a lady's purse.
That's right.
The machine she's about to clean the inside of this purse with is proprietary.
Yes, it is. We found over the years that we could not find equipment that would work well with the application that we needed to, and the results that we needed to get for our customers and our clientele. And so we developed equipment along the way. It's patent pending and trademarked, and we call it the Aquajet.
This is fantastic. I love the fact that if something isn't there already, you'll make it.
We find a way to get the results without damaging the fabrics. For example, Daria is scrubbing the lining of a very nice designer Coach bag, and most of the bags that come in have very soft, delicate linings, and so this machine, we're able to scrub the lining, get makeup out, and as much as we can out of the interior of the bag without damaging the fabric. We've blended a lot of our own spot removers over the years. We've found what works, what doesn't work, and what's safe on the fabrics.
Everyone wants to know what's in the spot remover, Daria.
We can't tell you that.
Okay. Trade secrets.
Trade secrets.
Daria, I think people are going to be shocked to see this complete. I mean, you have a whole lot going on here.
Yes, we do. There's actually there's some mud and dirt there, and it looks like water stains right here. So what I'll do is I'll hand clean and kind of go from there, and very delicately, of course.
Well, let's see you do that.
Okay.
The lady that gets these back is going to have to be shocked. I can't even believe that you can get that out of a shoe.
Well, I hope she'll be shocked. I mean, we put a lot of work into what we do, so hopefully it comes out.
I'm really starting to see what you mean when you say you're a full textile company.
Yes, we are. We do quite an array of different things. We have mascots that we do. This doll could have been a 100-year-old heirloom, belonged to a family. We do suitcases. Good example, a backpack from one of our customers had a hunting trip. And it's stuff like this that when we clean it, we don't use fragrance for materials, so it spoils a hunt for the future.
Oh, that's an interesting thought that would have never occurred to me.
That's what we do. We think about all the details. This is just a few of the items that we do here at Bobby Page's. Let's walk over to our other warehouse and I'll show you some amazing things.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I had no idea how many textiles went into window coverings.
Yes, quite a bit. Draperies, valance boards, blinds, all sorts of textile materials are a part of window treatments.
Now in the blinds, I understand there's several different types of cleaning processes for those.
We offer them all. We offer them all. We've got injection extraction, ultrasonics, and our specialized piece, again, right here with the Aquajet, one of the items that we've created.
Another piece of patented equipment.
Yes, this is one of our designs for wet cleaning.
I really want people to understand, I mean, this is the second piece of equipment that you have designed to clean items with.
Yes. Yes, it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's about results.
And no matter how far you have to go to get them, even if it means designing your own equipment.
Whatever it takes to get results. We want our customers to come back, we want them happy, and it's the results. Would it surprise you that we have a third machine?
A third machine. You've already built two for us, now you've built a third. What is this one for?
This is for much larger textiles.
I can't wait to see it. When you were a kid, you were a tinkerer.
Yeah, actually, my kids call me the Macgyver of Dry Cleaning.
Well, that you are. What does this machine do?
This machine is for large item textiles that require soaking in over a long period of time without tying up our other equipment in our other facility. We're able to monitor it for days and make sure that the stain is getting broke down.
What type of textiles would we typically find inside one of these?
We've done over the years tents, flags, cushions, even a boat sail.
A boat sail?
A boat sail.
That probably saved the boat owner a lot of money.
It actually did. It came in and it was covered in rust and stuff that their family put it away wet, and it molded and was rust ridden. So we took care of it after a few days in our Aquajet.
I am starting to see why you're more than a dry cleaners, that you're a full textile company.
We are. We're cleaning here a outdoor patio cushion off of some furniture. We clean these, we package them, and we even store them here at our facility for the full winter for the customer.
I don't have to take up all the space in my shelf in my garage. You'll actually store it for me.
We do. We clean it, package it, and store it.
You do rugs too?
Yes, we do. Rugs of all sizes, area rugs throughout the home. We have a pickup and delivery service, and what he's doing now is what we call dressing the fringe.
Well, these look pretty.
Yes, these are all designer throw pillows. We do couch pillows, we do throw pillows, we do cushions, upholstery work, all pillows.
You said upholstery, but these are recliners and couches.
Yes, our fire restoration division has led us into the upholstery industry. So let's go talk about that. What we have here, Mitch, are various homeowners that have had fire, smoke, water, or mold damage in their home. And what we do is we get a call from the insurance company or the insurance carrier or the homeowner or a third-party vendor, and they call us out to the site and we help the homeowner out with the damaged items.
What intrigues me here is, how do you keep track of all of the clothing and bedding and everything you have here?
We actually have a cloud-based software. It's called Textile Solutions, and it's proprietary to our group, NARD, which is North American Restoration Dry Cleaners. We're partners in a national organization. It's completely privately owned, and it's a top group of restoration companies.
So what happens once the house is then complete? How do you restore the homeowner back to normalcy?
What we do is when we come in and we pick up the items, we get emergency items back to them within 24 hours so they have some clothes and they're not completely bare, let's say. But we get them back to a week's worth of clothes, and then we start restoring their items and we store them, and when the home is ready to be occupied, we bring everything back and We put everything, based on our software, we put everything back into the actual drawer it came from.
You were explaining to me before that shirts that are organized by color, they go back in the exact same position that they came out.
Depending on how the customer likes it, that's what we'll do.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The investment you've made in our community to provide a service for people that have already suffered from a tragedy is tremendous, and on behalf of our community, I want to thank you for that.
Well, I appreciate that, Mitch. You know, the way we look at it, it's our investment that protects your investment, and we do that throughout our whole company.
We have certainly proven Bobby Pages is a complete textile cleaning company by now.
Yes. With the many textiles we do, we didn't talk about bridal dresses, and I'll let my sister Janet explain that.
I'd like that.
Yeah. Mitch, this is my sister Janet.
Janet.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So wedding dresses, these are really important, special, memorable items to
Absolutely.
people and their families.
Absolutely, absolutely. When a dress comes to us, it's a treasured item. Customers trust us to clean their dress, to preserve their dress. We do 3 different types of preservation. We do box preservation, which is like this. We also do bag preservation, and we do air looming. Air looming is where we take it over a fine microscope, and we go through and check for any kind of stains that may have occurred. Champagne, dessert, cake frosting, never a dress without it. We check all those, and then we preserve it in a museum quality box.
Wow. I'm sure people are going to be delighted to know that you have that kind of service for their wedding
Oh,
dresses.
absolutely.
Can we go meet the rest of the family?
Absolutely.
Well, let's do that.
This is my dad, president and CEO of our company, David Lead.
David, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Bobby Pages has been a part of our community for decades. How did it get its start?
Well, my wife and I started the business in 1965, and we used the famous entertainer, my father-in-law, Bobby Page. We used his name on the business for the last 50 years, almost 50 years now, and we have 5 generations of family, and we're still in business, still doing the dry cleaning business.
Are people surprised when they find out this is family owned and operated and not a franchise?
Yeah, that's a huge misconception that we've been asked many times. You're seeing 3 of the 5 generations before you today.
And you have locations scattered throughout northern Nevada and California.
Yes, 17 locations. So we go out as far as Gardnerville, Dayton. We have locations in Lake Tahoe and Reno Sparks and Carson City, and you can find all of them on the web at bobbypages.com.
They also offer pickup and delivery. That's Bobby Pages Dry Cleaning and Textile Restoration. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for coming.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. Now more from Nevada Business Chronicles. Founded in 2013, moving to this new location in early 2015, conveniently located directly across from the Reno Sparks Convention Center, we're here today at Nevada Spas and Billiards. Wait till you see their new showroom. Let's go inside and meet the owner, Juan Velasquez. Juan, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Mitch.
Thanks for agreeing to be on our show. Real excited about sharing Nevada Spas and Billiards with our community. And just the beginning of 2015, you moved into this beautiful new showroom, carrying a lot more product too.
Here we are, trying to serve the community here in Reno.
I've been doing business with you personally for more than a decade, so really excited about showing people everything you carry at the new location. Can we get Nick to show us around?
Of course, let me grab him real quick.
Nick, I see that we have one here that's full. Didn't bring my swimsuit today, but people can do that.
Yeah, you can bring in your swimsuit. We encourage you to try out the new innovations in the latest hot tubs that we have here called Dimension 1. This is a Nautilus. As you can see, it has lights all the way around. They're LED lights. They change colors. You can set the lights to a different color if you'd like. It has a great water fountain.
Bet you that's beautiful in the night sky.
Yeah, it's great. It really makes the tub pop when it's dark out.
Let's see the waterfall on this.
All right.
And I love the tranquility of having the waterfall sound.
Yeah, it's really nice. And you can also adjust it, so if you don't want it as powerful, or you can turn it up, it's up to you.
That's fantastic. Well, let's take a look at some more.
Sounds great.
A couple of things I've never seen before, Nick. What is this in the base of the tub?
That is our exclusive Typhoon Jet, and it swirls the water all around the hot tub.
You mentioned the therapeutic value. People, if they have been prescribed a spa from their physician, can sometimes write these off.
Yeah, it is the case, yes.
Nick, let's go take a look at the Amore Bay, the party boat.
Yeah, let's do that.
Nick, I can see why Cynthia calls this the party boat. 9 by almost 8 feet.
Yeah.
Very, very spacious. You don't have to knock toes with your neighbor
Nope.
in this tub, do you?
This is a great tub if you love entertaining in the backyard. It has a great bench seat in the back, 2 captain's chairs, a lot of the features that we just went over on the other hot tub.
I love the waterfall systems. You have 3 of them in this tub.
Yeah, there's 3 in this tub. Those ones actually will cross and it'll show like a little bit of a light show.
And this one looks like it cascades on both sides of the tub, giving a
Yep.
nice, soothing, relaxing waterfall sound to
Yep.
it. Absolutely beautiful. Now, Nevada Spas and Billiards is the name.
Yeah.
So we'd like to take a look at some of the billiards too.
Let's get Cynthia over here and tell you all about it.
Perfect, let's do that. Cynthia, I bet this is a really popular line. Very rustic, cabiny feeling for northern Nevada, Lake Tahoe area, probably real popular.
It is extremely popular for the Tahoe area. It keeps that woodsy feel that everyone wants to conserve up in Tahoe. And all of our draw knife tables end up being handcrafted.
Wow.
For that particular brand that we're getting.
And I bet you a lot of people are going to be surprised to know that you carry shuffleboards here.
We do. We carry the shuffleboards. We do have them for draw knife as well as for champion shuffleboard. We do work with them, service them, to make sure that we maintain everything that you could possibly need for the shuffleboard itself.
These are fantastic. Speaking of maintaining and taking care of, let's go over and take a look at the pool cues that you have.
We do. We
on
have
the
a
pool side.
Have a full set.
Cynthia, quite a variety of pool cues you have here.
We do. These are all of our cues that are hand painted 2-piece.
Absolutely beautiful. And what else do we have here, Cynthia?
We do have an array of cue racks, both the corner, the straight, and then of course the wall mounted racks.
And dartboards too.
Dartboards, of course. We can't have a playroom without their dartboards.
And Cynthia, it should be Nevada Spas and Billiards and so much more.
Yes, we do have so much more. We do have the dartboards and of course this poker table. We do have a large variety of game room furniture that can be transitioned into any room in your home.
And speaking of more, one of my personal favorites, I've never really even seen these before, is you can turn a pool table into a ping-pong
We
table.
do have the ping-pong conversion tops to put on top of your pool table.
Let's take a look at those. Cynthia, what a great way to save space. I mean, you could have a pool table and then you have a ping pong table.
You can. With the convertible tops, it makes it easier. So why have 2 tables taking up space when you can just have one and you can multitask on them?
It's a fantastic idea. You have a lot of other accessories here too.
I do. I have some accessories. I have the accessories to go with the ping pong tables as well as my billiards stuff. So.
And this has got to be my personal favorite.
That is a very unique cue holder so that you can rest your cues on there when you're playing your game. And you don't have to worry about it damaging anything.
Doesn't damage your table, doesn't damage pool cue, and how fantastic is that? Probably a great hit at Halloween too.
It is.
Cynthia, you have a wide variety of colors for pool tables.
We do. We have over 30 colors of cloth. That way we can change it out into whatever color your personal preference is.
And you do bumpers.
We do
repairs.
carry bumpers and do the repairs on any kind of pool or snooker table out there.
And then you have a whole inventory of supplies for both billiards and spas.
Yes, for both billiards and spas. Any kind of billiards and any kind of spas. We will service all of them.
I'm so glad you mentioned spa service. I have some things I need to have done on my tub. Can I make arrangements to have those taken care of?
You can. I will dispatch Juan right away.
And I'll meet him over at my house.
Can do.
Good morning. That was quick.
Yeah, how you doing?
Fantastic.
Good.
Good to see you.
See you again. Okay, what's wrong with the hot tub, Lynch?
Well, a couple of things I'd like to take care of. One is my headrest. This is a 10-year-old tub, had decayed, so I'd like to put some new headrest on.
Okay.
I'd like to check the hot tub chemistry, if you don't mind. And
can do that.
I'm hearing a little bit of a noise from one of the pumps, I think.
Okay, now I'm gonna start changing some pillows here. We'll take care of the water, and then we'll look on the equipment in a second.
And then also I'd like to put some new waterfalls on. You know, they're starting to get a little bit discolored as well.
We can do that. Perfect. Just give me a sec. Looks like we're low on pH. We're gonna need some calcium hardness and just start some shock. We just need to shock the water and that should be it. I add about 5 caps of pH increaser. That's gonna raise your pH to the perfect level that we need to be between 7.2, 7.6. Then I put about 7 caps of calcium. That way it'll raise the calcium a little bit to the proper level as well. We need it to be probably around 250.
And what are we doing here?
We're gonna shock the water. That way some of the foam is gonna go away and it's gonna make the water more clear, more natural. Okay?
Yeah, the hot tub chemistry is really important too, isn't it?
It is. Otherwise, your water is gonna be replacing the water more often, and also you can get a rash.
Skin rashes?
Skin rashes,
right.
yeah.
One, do you actually service these for folks so they don't have to worry about handling the chemicals?
Of course. We come out sometimes once a week, once every 2 weeks. We can clean the filters, check the water, adjust all the chemicals on them. You don't have to worry about anything.
I think I'm going to have you start maintaining this one because it does get a little labor intensive if you're not prepared for that.
Yeah, and you should leave it to the pros.
Juan, thank you so much for 2 reasons. One, for coming out today and inspecting my tub. You've saved me a potential future expense by taking care of the tub today. And 2, for joining us on the show and being a guest. Let's tell them how they can get a hold of you.
Yeah, they can get a hold of us at 775-851-8901. And we're Nevada Spas and Billiards, located on 4165 South Virginia Street. We're actually between Peckham and Kitski, right on the main street that it is Virginia Street.
And they can also find you on the internet.
Of course, we have nbspas.com. They can find us there for any needs on spas and billiards.
And thanks again so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Pleasure having
See you
on
next
the
time.
show.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. For information on becoming a guest on our show, contact us at info@nvbusinesschronicles.com. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week at the same time for more from Nevada Business Chronicles.